Hey guys, um if you were watching from the part 1 of this very video here, the fuel was just 1 bar to 3 bars when I was coming back. It was 4 bar when I was going just to go about 87 kilometer, which I just covered and came back, and 2 bar went away. That is huge. I want to plug my scanner so I can take a look at this and see. When I checked this yesterday, there was no any error code, so I want to see if it's gonna be the same today. Okay, I connected my OBD dongle. Okay, so okay, check engine light. This is the typical case. Someone has reported this issue on my channel before, and so there are a lot of updates here. Okay guys, so want to go ahead and check Nissan. Since it's a live stream data, I'm supposed to shut this down so I can be able to know the difference between off, so I can be able to know automatic detection on, the ignition on, read VIN. I'm getting the sound like as if the fan is on. The USA. Okay, Rogue 2010 model. Let me off this light because there is already light on there. Okay, automatic scan. Let me scan the entire system and see what could be the problem. Okay, finally we got it. We got one issue on the engine. Transmission 7 issues. Whoa. ABS no issues. There is no ABS light. Wow. And there don't seem to be ABS light here. It seems like someone blinded this very car here. Someone blinded the check engine light. I've seen this kind of problem before. How the hell will they have all these issues and there is no check engine light? Isn't that crazy? How will they have all these issues and there is no check engine light on the instrument cluster? So they blinded it. That is something I've reported that most dealers do. Okay, so now we have 29 error code and there is no check engine light. What we're seeing there is service engine soon. You guys see it? Let me zoom in. Service engine soon. That is not a check engine light. I want to see if this car have a check engine light. Why will it not have a check engine light? It has ABS light and it's not showing. It has a check engine light and it's not showing. Let me take it more closer. That's the ABS sign there and it's not showing. However, there is ABS problem. We have traction control and it's not showing, so they probably blocked it. VDC off. I'm trying to find the check engine light. Overdrive. Okay, now let's go to it. We should do DTC report. Okay, here we go. Heated sensor, heater bank 1. We have a problem. No wonder. I told you guys this car is taking too much fuel. The O2 sensor is bad, so I am not surprised. Okay, the speed of the engine, that's something which I need to dig later. The CAN communication circuit, transmission range sensor A. Okay, it says it's passed, so which means it's history. It's not a current problem. Those ones are not current problem. Throttle position sensor is passed. Well, stepper motor is passed. Transmission system control module is passed. Stepper motor is passed. CAN. Okay, now we'll go. Front collision is current. Drive airbag is current. Front left tire tensioner is current. Drive airbag. Front tire pre-tensioner. So we have a lot of problem. Vehicle speed signal error. Ignition circuit open. And he recorded that in body control module. How is that? Okay, that's the airbag, and it says it's passed. Why would it be passed? And we have a voltage of battery. I actually told this owner because they told him that the system, that the engine knocked and they have to replace it. So guys, this is interesting. I told you guys, the way this thing takes too much fuel, there is no way there wouldn't be a problem. However, the ECM was sensitive enough to detect this. So let me go ahead and clear up the error code, or before clearing the error code, let's do official report and save this for later, right? So now let's exit, go back. I hope you guys catch that, right? Maybe you guys didn't catch it, so I want to go through it one more time. So we have O2 sensor problem, P0042 heated oxygen sensor 3 heater. Does it have 3 sensors? This is just 4-cylinder engine. Speed of the engine, that's past CAN communication circuit on transmission, 0-1-1000, use U1000, a CAN communication issue, stepper motor passed. So that's all the error code here. Right, you can see the ones that are front, that are current. Past means history. So let me go ahead and erase the error code, clear or DTC. I don't trust what the engine just did right now. I'm gonna go ahead and look it up. But yeah, it wasn't surprising. I saw the O2 sensor yesterday reading around 30 something on the peep, on the point. The ABS is still showing. However, it's not showing on the instrument cluster that there is ABS problem. However, here it's showing. It said that is AB. Okay, let me check that AB is actually the airbag. Let's diagnose it. So read the trouble code. Front collision, driver assist, front pretensioner. So maybe this car got a collision. Front pretensioner 2, left pretensioner 2, or maybe it's not connected. Or okay, I want to go back to, let's see the engine electronics. It just cleared and it shows green right now. Let's check the ABS. Let's see the ABS and go through the live stream data and see if we can be able to see all streams. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'll go back here. I'll go back. Let's go to the engine that it says is 0. I don't trust it because sometimes when you clear the error code, I'm gonna go back to start up this engine and see what happens. We're gonna read through the live stream data and see all signals. See electronic control module input signals. I have main signal. Let me see which one is the main signal. Coolant temperature sensor, battery voltage, ambient temperature sensor. Okay, injector pulse width, that is a whole lot, milliseconds. I'm going to go ahead and start the car. Okay, you guys saw how the reading changed very snappily. Engine speed is going way more, it's around 900 to 1000 RPMs. The air fuel ratio is all over the place, you guys can see it right now. So it shouldn't go around 40, that is too much. The good reading should be between -8 or +8, not 40. So the air fuel ratio is bad, and that's what's really throwing a lot of things out of balance. Now we have the injector pulse width going around 3.5. Now I want to go ahead and disconnect the O2 sensor and see what happens. I want to also see the mass airflow sensor. Look at that, it seemed to be low to me. This engine is not 1.2, this should be 2 point something liters, and that's where the stuff should be. So let me go ahead and pop the hood open and let me disconnect the O2 sensor and let's see how it reacts. Okay, this is the bank 1 O2 sensor. I'm going to disconnect them. That's the before catalytic converter, and that's the bank 2 after catalytic converter. So this is the one that is complaining about before the catalytic converter, and that's the socket right here. So I'm going to press it. Let me disconnect it first and get back to you guys. Okay, now I've disconnected it. So let's go take a look at the live stream data and see the readings we're going to be getting. And here is the mass airflow sensor that I'm also sure that the reading is bringing right there is not accurate. And we have the bank 2 O2 sensor. I'm not disconnecting that because these two work independently, I'm noticing something. The vehicle seems to be dropping RPMs, but let's take a look at it on the... Yes, it dropped to 800. Let's take a look at it on this, on the... Oh my God, to 700. You guys can see it. It was around 900 previously. Now it's 600, 700. That is where it should be. And the idle is stable, more stable. Before it was going all over the place. So here we have it right here. So let me off the light here. And mass airflow sensor. I need to go back to this video to know the reading it was previously. However, there is something I want to capture here. The injector pulse width reduced also. It reduced, but it seemed to be going up again. I want to go and take a look at that O2 sensor. Now, you see what it's saying here? It's showing 00. This is a hack which most of you guys actually don't know. That's the O2 sensor that was reading around 40 before. Now I'm back to 0.0. Now, if the computer is taking that into consideration, it's going to randomize the reading of the O2 sensors. Now, we got another one again. Oh boy, look at that. And yet, there is no error code even when I disconnected it. Now, this one is going all over the place. These two O2 sensors are not in good condition. Look at this one here. I want to look at it. 100 and something percent. That's the one after the catalytic converter. And it says bank 1 and it says alpha. Does it have another one? Okay. Engine speed is stabilized. So, what do we see there on the mass airflow sensor? The injector pulse width actually did go down and come up again. I don't know if you guys captured that. Let me graph it. It snapped up at throttle wide open. Now we see the air fuel ratio now. Bank sensor 1 bank 1 is 2.2, which is pretty normal. So what the hell happened? And the O2 sensor 2 bank 2 is showing that the system is lean. It's not showing lean rage like it was showing yesterday. Now that is something which I've been trying to teach some of you guys. Fuel pump relay on, throttle on, cooling fan off. So guys, I think I'm very much okay with what I'm getting right here. The intake air temperature sensor is around 47 degrees Celsius. I think that is pretty much normal. The coolant temperature sensor is around 70 degrees Celsius, which is the engine operating temperature. However, there is a call to concern here. This engine being very, very stable, the idle being very stable at 700 is something which I've been writing about, vlogging about. Now we can see the realistic effect. So now you guys can know that they blinded this check engine light from showing. And not only that, there's another thing also. You guys should take a look at it, guys. The service engine soon has disappeared, which has been there for a long time. So that's gonna update me on my next writing about air fuel ratios component O2 sensors. And here, this is a whole lot of big money, because now that fuel is expensive, I'm gonna be billing this customer a lot on this to fix this very problem. And I hope you guys can keep secret, right? So look at the RPMs at the normal place it's supposed to be. Now let's go and put it back, plug it back, and see for ourselves. This time I want to take a look at the air fuel ratios. It's around the mass airflow sensor is around 1.1 grams. So I want to go and plug it back, and let me show you guys where my investigation started from before, so you guys can always know that I don't even before going inside the car, when I put the plug, I told you guys the sound of the engine came normal. Now take a look at that. That's my hand clean. This is often the test which I perform when a car is taking too much fuel, right? Without scanner. This can give you a whole lot of details about the performance of the engine. If it is brownish, gray, brownish, then you know everything is all good. Now I want to go ahead and plug in back this O2 sensor. And let's see. Let's pay attention for the study purpose. Now I should start seeing the spike. because right now it's going to start stimulating the ECM, giving it a force reading, which is going to be alternatively altering the air fuel ratios. The RPM hasn't gone up quite yet, but let me step on the throttle pedal. Okay, it's going up, guys. It's going up. Look at it right there. It's going to 800, 700. The other time it wasn't even hitting 800. Let me rev it up a little bit more. 900 and back, 800 and back. So it's affecting the fuel, it's increasing the fuel consumption. Now let's go and take a look at the mass airflow sensor. Don't seem to be playing so well. The reading haven't changed quite much. What about the injector pulse width? I think it reduced to 3.1 milliseconds. However, it did seem like what I did and pulling that plug actually resetted the O2 sensor. So I'm gonna go ahead and unplug it, and I'm gonna call this a wrap for tonight. So guys, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to my channel. Now next time when you see though that this thing hasn't come on because it needs some driving to drive the car around to have that service engine soon come on. Now it's not coming on because it needs some driving before it can come on, and some of these PDS will change. That's the reason why it's not reflecting right now. So when you drive this car around right now, the new record, the ECM will have a parameters of consistency from the O2 sensor and use that to change the parameters of the operating system of the car. So guys, I'll see you guys later. Keep up the good work, support me, join my membership, do super thanks, all the goodies, and I'm gonna keep the good things coming your way to use and fix your car for free. Bye for now.